Hey guys, Jason here again. So yesterday I gave a pretty bad review on this thing because it wasn't working, but I fixed it. Here, I'll show you what I did. First off, before I show you what I did, let me show you. Right now I'm burning coal in it. Burning super hot, probably hotter than I've ever burned it before. But if you notice, the top is not glowing red, chimney is not glowing red. Why is that? Because it's not flaming up inside of there. It's not like burning. Flames aren't getting into the chimney. Why is that? I fixed the damper control. I got the damper control working. With the damper control working, this is a whole new little stove. Let me show you what I did here. If you look, here, let me turn on the light. I took a little bit of house insulation and I cut it out in a rectangular fashion, just big enough to fit around the ashtray. Some down there, some around there. It's all the way around on all four sides. And what that does is it seals up this ashtray against the frame around here, and that's all it took to make this little stove awesome. Now the damper control works. I can control the airflow going into the stove, and it makes this whole stove awesome. It works awesome now. So now that I can control that, I no longer have glowing red pipe here anymore. I mean, it looks like it because of the previous tests I've done with it, but now no more. I mean, it's putting out massive amounts of heat. I bought this box of charcoal off the internet. This guy's a great seller, but he's selling it. I mean, the price of this, because I haven't even checked around here in Washington State to see where I can buy charcoal. But that's the size. We're looking about ½ an inch, ½ inch to ½ inch, maybe 1 inch pieces in there. But stuff burns good. It smells awful though. Let's see, another thing I modified is I added a gap between here and here, so that these two pieces are have a gap between them, and that gives it even cooler. So now I mean, you see, it's like it's cold to the touch. So everywhere, even behind the chimney, even though I got a fire going in it, burning hotter than heck, cold to the touch. That's exactly what you want. It's putting out massive amounts of heat, but all the fire shields are cold. Lots of air space behind it. The radiant heat shield is working good. Up above, this ring, cold to the touch. Up above on the roof, it was cold to the touch. So I no longer, it's like I can even touch the chimney up in here. So it's like, I mean, so now I am very happy with this little stove. thing's working awesome. Now that I can damp it, you know, control the airflow to the stove, it's working awesome. So yep, that's all it took. Just a little bit of house insulation and around the little ashtray, and now it works awesome. I didn't even have to seal up the door. So it's burning awesome now, and that's all. I mean, if they did that at the factory, just put a little bit of insulation around that ashtray, that damper control would work. Everybody who buys one of these should do something similar like I showed you, and you will have a much longer burning fire in your stove, and it won't burn so hot that it's turning your stovepipe red or anything. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Oh, and then you might be thinking, how do I light coal on fire? And that took me a little while to figure out, but what I did is I took my briquettes. Here, move that out of the way. I got my briquettes in here, just regular barbecue briquettes. I took a handful of these, about 6 or 8 of them. I lay a piece of paper down on the bottom of the little ashtray, or the rack that's in there. Lay a piece of paper down, put about 8 or 10 of those, maybe 6 or 8, I don't know exactly how many, but I put a little layer of charcoal briquettes in there on top of the paper. And then I use a little bit of lighter fluid on the briquettes. Get the briquettes going, and you wait till the briquettes, just like you're doing a barbecue with briquettes, you wait for them to kind of get white a little bit. And then I took a scoop of coal, or this coal, and I just took a scoop of it, put it on top of the briquettes inside the stove, and coal started going like no problem. Probably about 10 minutes. Very easy. And because I was trying to, I don't know anything about coal, because Washington State, we don't really use coal for heat, but ordered up, this guy sent me like 30 pounds of that stuff for like 20 bucks or something. And that's more than what it's usually going for from the prices I've seen when you live where they make it. It's like 10 cents a pound, something, I don't know. But either way, the little stove's working awesome. It burns coal. I'm going to try tomorrow pellets in it now. Now that I can control that damper, I have full control over the stove, how hot it burns, and it's going to make a whole world of difference on the types of materials I can burn in there safely. Alright, thanks for watching, you guys. Bye bye.